Hey everyone, this is Walter, and we're finally back here with more Reddit content. We're back once again with nice guys, the men who want to call themselves nice and other men assholes. But the devil shivers when they lose their patience. Let's just get into it with nice guys from Reddit. These posts come to us from Reddit Nice Guys. Newly single after an 8-year relationship. Online dating seems worse than before. I'm 36 male, got a great job. I hit the gym and look good. I dress up casual but nice. I have no debt, got a Toyota Tacoma 4x4. I live in a house, but my father owns it, and I have a roommate to split the bills with, and I got the master bedroom, just 10 minutes from downtown. I seem to have everything I need, and most women would flock my way no problem. But it has been dry as a desert for me, and the games and ghosting are non-stop. I've only been single for about 3 months, but in this time I've only dated with a girl for a couple weeks and I felt she was below my standards. She blew me off the day after she slept over at my place the second time. Every other woman online ignored me, and the ones that do message are ugly as hell. I feel like American women are truly tainted and have unrealistic expectations. They just seem psychotic and arrogant. Is it the birth control and the hormones they're pumped with? Is it social media or 5G cell phone towers making them like this? Regardless of what it is, there's a huge problem with American women. Yeah, it's definitely a conspiracy that's stopping this guy from getting with women. They would rather be alone than not have a man in the top 5%. I would like to have a beautiful woman, but she doesn't have to be drop-dead gorgeous. I don't even care for makeup, and if she's a little chubby, that's fine with me. She doesn't have to dress up too nice, because I think a simple woman is much less drama to deal with. I've been so depressed about women today, so I'm thinking I may travel abroad. My first thought was Eastern Europe, because I want a blonde-haired, blue-eyed woman mostly. I'm blonde with green eyes. But I've also heard they can be kinda mean. Second was Southeast Asia, like Vietnam or Philippines. I know Asian women are so sweet and tender. Third would be Argentina, Costa Rica, Panama, since I speak good Spanish. Where should a white man go? American white women are gone. They are just far gone into outer space, they don't even know it. The things he listed about himself were shallow and devoid of personality. It's almost as though he isn't trying to date individuals, but checklists. Somehow women aren't into that. What a fucking idiot. The hypocrisy and lack of self-awareness is astounding. Every woman online ignores me, then immediately follows up with, except the ugly ones. American women have unrealistic expectations. They're psychotic and arrogant. Dude, look in the mirror. Sounds like you can definitely find someone to date, but they aren't up to whatever superficial standards you have. In his description of his ideal woman, he just listed physical things, nothing about personality, of course. These guys are such tools and deserve their self-inflicted happiness. It's definitely the 5G or the gay frogs keeping him from women. I also look forward to Asian women leaving comments that this guy's wrong about them. Hookup culture. Don't get me wrong. I'm a freak too, and maybe I'm just jealous. As a whole though, it's extremely off-putting and upsetting to find out people I've had an interest in have a body count in the 70s. My rationale? Well, I actively keep my body count low out of respect for my future partner. I'm not considered unattractive, but I still stop many people's sexual advances. I think that me doing that makes me omitted from being dogged on for not wanting to be with someone who's had over 29.75 feet / 9.068 meters of different dicks in and out of her. And that's based on the average size of 5.1 inches / 12.94 centimeters. Wow, this guy's really obsessed with dicks, isn't he? Also, obligatory, the average is 5.5? I thought it was 4. This is very unsettling. Not only that, there's a medical study that was done and has all but disappeared and showed women's brains store the DNA of each man who has cummed in them, exhibiting a type of neurological chimerism. The study was done by Yale and Stanford, and I cannot find it for the life of me anymore. What you can find, however, is a study on Google's Scholar search feature that shows that women who have children with their current sexual partner can have children that exhibit traits and behaviors similar to the woman's past sexual partners. How would any of that have any merit, if not for the aforementioned mysteriously missing study of neurological chimerism in women? Look, I'm nice as fuck. I'm nice to animals, I'm very nice to children. I will go out of my way to fight for the little and weak, and I find women sacred in their own right. So I don't necessarily think I should be vilified for my above sentiments and line of thinking based off of what now looks like my own psychotic little man ramblings, since I can't find this damn-ass study for the life of me. So, you want it unpopular, buddy? I'm your guy. That shit about neurological chimerism is crazy enough to make the guy blaming 5G look sane. Talking about how many meters of dick a woman has taken, followed by saying that he's nice to children, is what did it for me. Alarm bells going off from every direction. What is this obsession with body count? Any more, I'd point blank refuse to answer if this question was posed to me. It's nobody's business. Yeah, even when I started YouTube 7 years ago, I knew I shouldn't give people cringy information like my body count. You just make a joke about it being 0 and move on. Society needs nice guys to shit on. Just go work a good job and be a good boy, and when you want to talk to girls, just be nice and you will eventually get what you desire. I'm curious to why we as guys weren't told that being an asshole would make us look a lot more attractive. I think it's because the world doesn't want every guy to be a bully, so there has to be some guys who take the punches, while in middle school, high school, college. I think that lots of older people lied intentionally because they knew the truth isn't very nice. Also, I think if we were told the truth, probably a majority of us guys would be in jail due to the benefits they get for being on that side of the law. Now, of course, I'm not saying going to jail is good. However, I know many of you remember asking and pleading for help from your friends and parents and teachers, and they would have to tell you something that makes sense that isn't the correct truth. No, I've never pleaded for help with women from my friends, let alone my parents or teachers. That is definitely some Elliot Rodgers shit there. It's kind of another conspiracy theory here. If men found out women liked assholes, all men had become assholes and then society had collapsed. Look, not every man completely changes his personality to try to get women. What is this, high school? A shocking number of men think that women exist solely as a reward for being a good boy. Yes, he acted disappointed that a genie didn't pop out from a bottle to grant his wishes. He used the term be nice and eventually get what you desire. LMAO. Bro is acting like this is all a big conspiracy. It is, don't you know? Everyone has been keeping this big secret for years. So OOP, get out there and treat women like crap and see how many women want you. Narrator, he did this and nothing changed. I'm not taking advantage of fans by calling them friends, and I have boundaries due to stalkers. Okay, I'm not a stalker, nor a creep. Not all people are the same. That's the issue with people these days. The second someone tries to be nice, or tries to make a friend, they're automatically labeled a stalker, or a creep, or a weirdo. Or if a person tries to do an act of kindness, even if it's something simple like holding a door for someone, people think you're weird or like, I've been told the most common card that's thrown out is the I got a boyfriend card, and to tell you the truth, it ruins things for the nice people that are out there like me, who generally just are trying to do something nice and set an example for the younger generation. Not to mention it's even harder for a person on the autism spectrum to make friends, because the second a person tries, it's like an alien sighting. Everyone stares but also avoids you, and it's not fair. And for guys like me who want friends, when it happens, it just makes me think I'm better off alone. Oh good, another guy is obsessed with holding doors open, presumably in a creepy way or something if it's working out like this. And also the infinitely high boyfriend factor. Though this guy's complaining about women lying, instead of just assuming all women are actually taken like Christian did. If someone starts a message, especially one that long with, I'm not a stalker or a creep, I automatically assume they're both, to be honest. Oh, there's a person behind me. Perhaps I should hold the door. Wait a minute, they're completely unfuckable. They don't deserve basic decency. Are you famous or something? No, lol. I just have a bit of a following online on a few apps, some of which you can financially tip people. A lot of people lie and say they're friends or lovers with random people who tip to try and get more money. While I do have some people I consider online friends and not fans, I try to make it clear when people gift it's for entertainment I provide, not parasocial relationships. Oh, okay. Thank you for explaining that. Hope that guy doesn't message you anymore. Thank you. And yeah, I know it's weird for anyone who's not famous to call people their fans, but one of the apps I use does that. And it's also fitting for people who may have seen me perform live but don't use social media often. So like when people try to add me on Facebook. Yeah, it's not going to work out. If you want to get pussy, don't be what a woman posts about on social media, because in reality, they don't go for sweet nice guys. They are busy with players, baby daddies, married men, and bad boys. Nice boys will eat retired hoes. Nice boys eat last. Being good to women will put you on a friend zone. You will get a chance to date her when they are done playing with her, and by that time she will be like, I need a man who is serious, who will love me and accept me with my flaws. Facts. I have never met a man who spoke like this who turned out to be a decent person. Not one. Most toxic men think that they are wonderful. He will put every man he has ever met into one of those terrible categories, but he will never put himself into one. Except nice guy. And they may not be able to admit it to themselves, but that's why they're being rejected. Their neediness, their desperation, their lack of self-respect, their lack of respect for women, and on and on and on. Just because they don't admit to those flaws doesn't mean they're not there. Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I'm gonna need my partner to overlook some flaws too. Sounds like flaws are a deal breaker here though. This next one is apparently from Grindr. Hey you. Hey, how are you doing? Having a good night? Did I do something wrong? Not really. I just want to meet people for longer than 2 minutes, sorry. Yeah, I know. I'm the same. I was just always busy with work when we met. That's the only thing. I have my own house now, etc., so we can actually hang, etc. I know. I have my own house too. I just don't see the point of meeting to be unsatisfied. I'll satisfy you. Don't worry. I ain't gonna let you down again. How about I come see you right now, and if I can't please you, you can block me for good, and never speak or see again. Guess not. No, I shouldn't have to ask for a modicum of pleasure, or to feel like it's not worth your time. Yeah, you shouldn't have to, so let me give it to you. But I suppose you like being treated like shit from other guys instead of someone genuine. Oh my gosh, this isn't an opportunity for you to be a nice guy. You're just selfish in bed and I called you out. But yeah, good luck to you. You're the first person to say I'm selfish in bed. Maybe you need a review on that. Call me out all you like, but it doesn't hurt me, because I know my magic. Just didn't have it with you those times. Nerves everything. Or maybe it's because everyone else knew you would get bitter about it and lash out. The fuck? Bitch, you don't know me, haha. I actually can't imagine talking to this person again after doing comically bad on a hookup. This guy has no shame. Even by the end of this pointless conversation, he's still full of himself. First person to say he's selfish in bed? Yeah, maybe first to say it to his face or that registered with him. OP gave this dude a few go-rounds, looks like. Dude had his chance. He isn't going to be Captain Fuck Daddy just because he says it will be different this time. Yeah, it sounds more like he wants to jerk off. No idea why he needs to involve the OP in it. Okay, I'm out of posts from Reddit, so let's see if the Wern has said anything relevant. Oh god, he's making videos with handwritten notes in his mouth again. Let's talk. The real classism isn't that I'm offering a $100 steak for a chick from Gen Z to go on a date with me, 18 to 25 in age. Democrat to Democrats here. The real classism is that I'm 44 and don't own my own home. Let's be real, most of you won't either. I have bipolar. Maybe it's ableism. Maybe Kamala Harris will make America truly great. I mean, I don't own a house either. That's perhaps why I don't do stupid shit like buy a woman a $100 steak just to go on a first date with me. You can't tell me clit on clit don't feel good. So might diminutive dicks to the chicks. Yes, his tiny, probably non-working penis isn't an issue. It's actually a feature, didn't you know? Sometimes I look at my posts like, if I was a chick, I'd definitely fuck me. Well, I don't know. Maybe it is in the cards after all then. But that's about all the time I have for you today. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you liked the video, please give it a like. If you have something to say, make sure you let me hear it in the comments. I read them while the video's new. If you're new here, consider subscribing for more of this and other Reddit crap. And finally, big thanks to my awesome patrons who help support me during times where I don't work enough, like the first half of this month so far. Thanks so much for the support. Jimmo, Ennui Blue, Levon, Chris Sturman, Chef Casa, Werewolfenstein. Welcome, good to have you here. Alberto 2001, Big Mike Shirley, Chase Swatson, Cho, Daniel Della Pena, Don Smith, Dev Notes, Dirty Denver, welcome to the channel, good to see you. Dominique R, Goth Barbie 3000, Ouroboros, Sammy, Says Endora, Skepticals, Wernology, William Ash, Zebrabird, Zephyrin, Bumbus McDunga, John Yorkie, Psychic Kumquat, Alex Anakin, Francois Tremblay, Knit1 Code 2, Lil Spoon, Molly Mayhem, Step Dweller, and Hermes. Thanks again. I'll be back working here in the next few days, because I should and I have some ideas. So I'll see you then. So have a great day, everyone, and try not to come up with any new conspiracy theories about your lack of luck with women.